welcome back to the Plans with Emily Ann YouTube channel. Today I'm working on my social media spread for the third week of September. Okay, I know I just did a stick babe spread in this planner like 2 weeks ago, but now I have the Crafty Stick Babe sticker book and I'm so excited about it. I think it's just going to be perfect for this planner. So that's my plan, is to use some Crafty Stick Babe stickers. But first, I have the functional parts to do in this spread. So let me get some bullets down and some box headers going and we'll get started. Yeah, it's good that I got some new stickers in the mail because I've been a little bit struggling with finding some inspiration for some spreads that aren't like necessarily fall themed right away, because I know everyone is like all hyped about fall spreads right now, and believe me, I am too. I'm like itching for fall to get here, but it's not here yet. So I've been looking for other things to do in my planner until it actually cools off outside, and then I maybe won't feel so like guilty for using my fall stickers, because I think that's kind of irritating if it's fall in my planner but it's still really hot outside. And fall also hasn't officially started just yet. I think well, not this upcoming Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, I think that's the 22nd, is when fall like officially starts. So maybe I can use that as more of an excuse to start using my fall stickers. But if you didn't know, I live in small town Central Texas, basically like the edge of West Texas. A lot of people actually call this West Texas. I don't really agree, because West Texas doesn't have trees and we still have trees. So it is getting like more on the desert side of things though, for sure. Like I wouldn't call this the same Central Texas as like Austin, if you're familiar at all with Texas landscape and weather and that sort of thing, because Austin is really green and hilly. It's not really like that. It's also really humid because of all the vegetation, but yeah, it's not really like Texas Central, or sorry, like Austin sort of Central Texas, but I wouldn't really call it West Texas either, but it is like right on the edge. So anyway, we don't really get too much humidity here. The last couple of days we've actually had humidity and it is throwing me for a loop, because we haven't had like any humidity since we moved here, really. Back in April when we were moving in, right before my husband and I got married on May 1st. So that's been weird, because we've actually had a little bit of humidity, and normally it is just dry heat. It like never rains, but it's kind of like desert weather where, you know, it will like cool off at night and get like really cold, but you have to kind of wait for it. So people are telling me, because I'll ask around sometimes, I'm like, hey, do we actually like have fall here, or is that not a thing? Like growing up in Austin, fall wasn't really a thing. We get like maybe 2 weeks of some really nice cool weather in October to kind of kick things off, and it would cool off a little bit in in like November. But I mean, it's still like 80s on Christmas, which sucks. I really hate that. So moving to North Texas, where I went to school, was really nice, because North Texas actually kind of did have seasons. So I really appreciated that. But my husband and I have kind of been on edge. Like, can we like look forward to seasons? Can we be excited about that? Or do we not have seasons here either? So we're just kind of anxiously awaiting hopefully the arrival of fall, but I don't really know if it will come. But so far people seem to tell me, oh no, like we do have fall, it gets cool, just don't expect a lot of rain, like if you're used to a rainy fall, I guess. So I'll take that though. I mean, I love rain. I'm sad we don't have rain as much here, but I mean, I will take cool weather, like as much fall as I can get. But anyway, that's just a really long spiel for saying that it's not fall here just yet. Okay, I just laid down my box headers for the sections of this planner because I don't really use this like a, hold on, where are my double boxes? I don't use this like a life planner. Like, you know, it's set up for grocery lists and to-dos and all that stuff. I divide this up into sections where I have a to film list, a to edit list, and then I'll put a shot list down here. And then I'll keep track of my growth, like my following at the bottom. Okay, I'm looking for a nice, this is kind of cute. This one with the confetti edge. Will that work? Hold on. Let me see if this matches at all with the stuff we have. I think the colors match, but will that throw off the theme? I don't know. You know what? I think I'm gonna use this one. And I already have used a lot of, actually, if you watch my other video, these rainbows from the illustrated, or the Fun Illustrations book, is kind of the theme I picked for my catch-all planner this week. So this can be an homage to the main spread I'm using this week, which is kind of fun. Okay, I think that's all the box stickers I need. Unless I want to just divide this up, which I could do, and just put boxes on boxes. Can never have too many boxes, right? Let's see. Let's see if I can find some half boxes that might look a little cuter on there. Let's do, I found pink and yellow right next to each other that are kind of cute. Okay. All right, that's what I'll use to track following. Now I know I need some checklists, which I have in this book. You can see this is my huge sticker project I'm working on. It is not even close to done yet, so I don't really have much of a explanation for you at the moment. Hang on. These are glossy. What am I looking for exactly? I kind of like this green checklist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, cool. Because I use this to keep track of the photos I'm taking. All right, that works. I could really use some quote stickers on here. Well, hold on. Let me see what I can do with the Stick Babes first. Oh, hang on. I'm not done with boxes, guys. I forgot. I'm supposed to have a box on each day for, I'll move this aside. I'm supposed to have a box on each day for my follower count, which I know this isn't supposed to be like all about the followers, like I get that, but it is a part of it, you know. I'm hoping to grow all of this stuff eventually to be like a side hustle. I think that's what most of us kind of dream of. If you have like channels and an Instagram, like a YouTube channel and Instagram, all that good stuff, you kind of hope maybe one day it can help you bring in some income. So that's kind of where I'm at, and I like to keep track of how are my accounts doing? Are they growing? Are they, are they stagnating? You know, is my following dropping off? All of that sort of stuff, just to see where I'm at with things. You can see I'm using a lot of these watercolor like brush strokes for this. And then one more. See if I can find, yes, a purple one. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Okay, we got them all. If you were my husband, you would be asking, who's them all? We got them all. Sorry, that's really cheesy, but I just think of him every time I say that because he's always coming at me with the dad jokes. Let me know in the comments if your husband or your boyfriend or whatever is always doing that, because mine certainly is. And it's funny. I do love it. Like, it's, I appreciate that he makes me laugh. But yeah, well, I'll leave focus on there. There are some silly things he says, for sure, that always have me laughing. Coffee and crafts. Let's do this cute gal with her washi. Craft night. You know what? I'm gonna use Planner Babe, actually. Because that's what she is. If she's got all that washi, she's a Planner Babe, like the rest of us. Look at her with her sticker books. She's so jazzed about it, and that's me too. Me too, girl. I am so excited about my sticker books too. Alrighty. I'm gonna put this gal down here on Sunday because that's kind of when I do all my laptop work with editing. Hoping to change that up, actually, because I don't love cramming all of my to-dos with YouTube on that day, but that's just kind of what ends up happening because I prioritize with obviously like housework and that sort of thing first over the weekend. Oh, stuff for my job, you know, those sorts of things are really important. I'll put a couple of these discs on here because I think we have enough of the Stick Babes themselves. Excuse me. Yeah, if you didn't know, I'm recording a lot of these videos on the same day, so if you've been watching all week, you've probably heard me say this, but I got a little bit sick over the weekend, just with like a regular old cold, so you could probably hear me wheezing, all that stuff, but yeah, I've got kind of a cold. It's not COVID or anything. I didn't get a test, but I mean, my mom is a healthcare professional. She's a nurse, and I always have her to ask, and she actually takes care of COVID patients, if you didn't know. But anyway, I had her to ask, like, I listed off my symptoms, kind of the order of events, how things were going down with that, and she's like, yeah, that's not COVID. Because it didn't start with, like, a really bad headache or, like, a crazy high fever, any of that stuff, which are kind of the telltale signs that you could be coming down with COVID. So I'm thankful that's not the case. Not so much that I'm like really afraid of COVID, because I don't know, I have a few healthcare professionals in the family actually who work with the virus and stuff, and I mean, people my age, I'm only 22, they usually come out on the other side if they get it, you know, totally fine, as long as they don't have like any pre-existing conditions, which I don't, thank God. So I think I would be all right. But so anyway, I'm just saying that I wouldn't be so worried about the virus. I would really be more worried about, like, what the heck, I, you know, couldn't go into work, and I would be leaving my poor husband with the band program by himself, which would be terrible because we're already down a director. Our head director was just diagnosed with cancer, so he's MIA for the moment, which is awful and really sad. If you have been keeping up on my channel, you've heard me talk about that, how that's kind of wrecked a lot of stuff this year. But anyway, it's just a cold. It didn't start with a headache. I haven't had a crazy high fever. I got a cough right away, which my mom was telling me that her COVID patients usually don't even get the cough until several days in. So mine just ramped up really fast. So she's thinking that it's not COVID, which I agree. It just feels like a regular old cold that we've all experienced in our lives. So anyway, that's what's going on with me. You hear me sniffling over here. That's what's going on. So anyhow, I apologize. My nose is really runny. I'm actually kind of looking forward to the end of this video, so I can go ahead and take care of that. I'm almost done. I'm just kind of adding a few little things. Actually, that doesn't fit so great on the page. I love these, all these little quotes. They're so cute. Oh, see, sniffling. Sorry about that. Make do. I kind of like the connotations that has. Make do, like make and do it, but also make do with what we've got. Because sometimes I don't get to all of the social media things, and I don't achieve all the goals, and that's just kind of life. My life doesn't revolve around this. I think it would be so fun to be a content creator as your job, maybe. That could be cool. But that's not me right now, anyway. Hang on. Let me see if there was a longer, skinny quote I can put up top. I don't think there is. Oh. No, not really. One second. Let me see if I can hunt down some washi I can use. Alright, we're going to try this washi. This is a Faith Warrior washi from last year. If you didn't know, the colors might not match exactly, but it's kind of a colorful, there isn't really like much of a color theme to this spread. It's kind of everything, so we'll see how it looks. If it looks awful, I'll just go ahead and tear it up. But so far, I think it'll work. I am looking at it upside down though. I know that shouldn't make a difference with colors, but for me it kind of does. Okay, let's see. No, I think that looks cute. I know that's navy technically, but it looks kind of like black from here, which we do have black in all of our doodles. Okay, if you like this video, please give me a like and subscribe to my channel for more of my content. Bye, y'all.